Alrighty, hello guys. Alright. So I figured, I'll have a little bit of downtime. And by downtime, I mean I'm incredibly freaking bored right now. I figured I would make some videos that I've been promising to make to help you guys get a little bit better, a little bit more consistent at some of the tricks that I've been doing. Or some of the optimizations that I've included in my runs that people really just haven't picked up on yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Well, I guess I've already started off with a trick in Lair of the Beast that I just added from 100%, and then I explained another trick that's used for all keys in 100% as well. This one is gonna be my not really fish manipulation strat. So, um, and obviously this works for all categories, and the reason why I say it's a manipulation strat that's not really a manipulation strat is, while I've had a lot of success with this, I've also still had some failure. It's not 100% guaranteed to work every single time, but my numbers for good fish have increased exponentially. And essentially what I do is I just wait here at the start in this little middle area. The first fish is not required to grab him, it doesn't really matter. And I wait until one side, whichever side spawns the 5 fish first. I wait until that side spawns 5. So as you can see over there, there's 1 fish, 2 fish, 3, 4, falling from the air, 5, and then a 6th one spawning at the top. And this side has 1, 2, 3 in the water, and a 4th one spawning from the top. And what I do when I see this is I assess which side has more fish. So obviously 6 trumps 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down this side and get all 6 fish. And as soon as well, I'm not going to get all 6, but I'm going to run down this side. I'm going to try to smash as many fish as I can, but I'm not going to go past this torch. I'm going to stop right here. I'm not going to go on the outside here. I'm not going to chase these last 2. And if you can see when I turn around here, there are 3 fish in the middle. This first fish here behind the 3rd torch is starting to cut to the left. And then these 2 fish are also going to be kind of gravitating towards the middle, so they have a chance to cut down the true middle path, which is where I'm going to be heading at. And if you remember correctly, there was 4 fish spawning on that other side already. I've now killed 4 more, and generally speaking, the rule of thumb with fish, the fish spawning that I've noticed so far, is they predominantly spawn away from Sly. So, there was already a lot of fish over there, and now there are going to be more prioritized spawning over there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to light these torches on this side while trying to move forward at the same time, and I'm going to make my way over here, smashing a couple of fish if I can, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to stop right here. I tried to get that fish, but I messed up. And I'm going to stop right here, and I'm just going to do the exact same thing, except on this side as well. And then you can see here, the fish are kind of, collapsing on me in the middle. And here's where it starts to be acceptable to not turn right away. And this is where the, strategy, yeah, I'm doing air quotes, but you can't really see me, where the strategy kind of just devolves. I haven't been able to find a reliable continuation from this point on in the minigame. Nothing has seemed to be consistent, nothing seems to work. So what I do is I keep the same mentality in my mind of go from one side to the next side to the next side and then just keep flipping like that. But I allow myself to cut to the right and go into this outer ring. If there's some fish there, I don't stay true to all of the rules of my idea, but I try as hard as I can to stay with that. And you have to keep track of what torches you have and haven't lit. And my general rule of thumb is I always try to get the annoying ones out of the way first. So I try to get, like this one that's right behind me, because it's really hard to notice. Sometimes if you have like a bad camera angle, this torch right next to me if it's lit, it'll disguise that one as being lit, and that's really bad, and you know, it tricks you into thinking if you're not really paying too much attention. So, and I just try to crush fish really quickly, and you know, when I see a bunch grouped up, I gun for that. It's really important, and I cannot hammer this point home enough. Do not chase one fish. Don't do it. And it is acceptable to not light torches. You can pass by a torch and not light it. It is a-okay. I made a mistake here and thought I saw an unlit torch on this side when they're both over here. That's what I mean with keeping yourself realized. But if I was paying attention when I was here, and I cut to the left here after getting one fish, if I would have been paying attention and I cut back here like this, instead of going over that way, this could have been a 59, 58, maybe in-game time fish. And that is very, very good. It's not perfect, not amazing. You know, sometimes you can get, you know, you can just get insane fish and end it like 1 minute and 10 seconds on the in-game time. And that's just nuts. Absolutely disgusting, right? But 59, 58 is perfectly average, perfectly consistent, and it's gonna make you not lose, you know, 20, 25, 30 seconds sometimes, just randomly out of nowhere. You know, it puts a lot more of the minigame into your hands and takes a lot more of whether you do well out of the game's hands. Now, like I said at the very start of this video, and I'm just gonna sit here and we're gonna listen to the music in the background here. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this isn't perfect. Like you saw there, about the halfway point, there was like 4 fish scattered to my left and a few to the right, and when I went for the ones on the left, they scattered, and I only got like 1 or 2 of them. That can still happen sometimes. It's still an RNG based minigame. There's still gonna be, you know, 1 in 10 where you just get screwed and you lose 20, 25 seconds still. But I can safely say that since I started doing this strat, the most I've lost in a fish was about 20 to 22 seconds, and it's happened maybe 5 times out of 100, 200 fish. So I would say, you know, practice this down. You don't have to go through the entire motion, you don't have to do the entire minigame, but I do very much recommend practicing the first motion and recognizing the fish spawns at the very beginning and seeing, and not seeing, but committing it to memory and committing it to muscle memory, so that way when you start, you don't just gun it straight to the middle. You can take a step back. And if you do come too forward here at the start, if you come through here and you get to right here, don't worry, you can just back up and you can just sit here and the fish will still spawn and stay in there, like little, you know, coalesced groups or whatever. But that's pretty much all I have to say on Piranha Lake with this video. I feel like my thoughts were a lot more concise this time, so I hope that this video makes a lot more sense than my last video I made, you know, almost over a year ago. And I hope this one can help out a lot more people